So today I'm going to try and clean some of our fly gear because it's October 2nd now and I shouldn't need to use it for the rest of the year. So I've got both their fly sheets and some allergies, so I apologize. They don't look too bad, but I think part of that is because they're that oat color, so they're already tan or brown colored. And then I've got two of Saphira's fly boots. Renita's are basically brand new. They came about a month ago, so they're not very dirty. I'm gonna hose these off first because they're so dirty, and then I'm gonna throw everything in this muck tub with some laundry detergent on the left and then some OxiClean, which is on the right. So let's see what happens. Hopefully they come out a lot cleaner. There, it smells better. And so these are her back boots, so they're kind of extra dirty because they get pee splashed on them and poop and all that good stuff. And you can see this one's already breaking. And I think these were brand new at the beginning of the season, so like April-ish. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted to do. Actually, that's fine. I'm gonna leave those in. So I just learned the other day that you're supposed to put the laundry detergent in first, like when you do regular laundry, and then let the water run and then put the clothes in. Well, we have a top loader, so if you have a front load laundry machine, that I don't think would work that way. And this is also the slowest little dispenser thingy ever. Even with that cap all the way loose, it doesn't want to dispense very much. And I'm just kind of loading up on soap because these are really dirty. And I use the Free and Clear, that's upside down. The Free and Clear type laundry detergent, that's just the Target brand, but whatever brand will work. But I like that kind, especially for using it on the animal stuff, like when I do the dog beds or sheets and stuff. Anytime I wash anything with the horses, it's, I hope, a little bit easier on their skin and less likely to cause problems than the regular like Tide laundry detergent, the non-Free and Clear kind. And then this is OxiClean, just regular this is OxiClean, there we go. Regular OxiClean. The box fell apart because it got wet, so it's just in a bag, but regular old OxiClean. Any kind of bleach, if you have white stuff that you want to wash, like if I was doing saddle pads, but I just put my saddle pads in the washing machine, but I don't want to break my washing machine, so that's why I'm doing these outside in a muck tub. My hose is like really hard to start, so don't mind me struggling. I'm just gonna add some water. And the water's already really dirty. I might have to wash these more than once to get them cleaner. That's okay. Okay. So I'm going to try and shove one of these in without knocking my hose out, and hopefully that goes well. Works. Right, here's the tricky part. Not messing up the hose. It's just hanging out there. And it's going to take a minute for that to fill up, so. Oh, this one's not going to fold as nicely. Oh well. It doesn't need to fold nicely. It's getting clean, not put away. And then so I'm going to let that fill up, and then I'm going to let it sit in the sun, hopefully. We've got a lot of trees. And then big open spot, and then more trees. But I like to work the horses over there, so I didn't want to put it over there. Hopefully it'll sit in the sun. You know, the shade moves as the sun moves. Well, the sun doesn't move. Anyway. It'll sit in the sun for a few hours, and that we'll warm up the bucket and the water, and I've got a big stick, basically an old broken pitchfork that I'll use to like stir it up and move everything around, or I'll just stick my hands in there and move it around, so that way everything gets clean. And I'm going to back up so hopefully you can still hear me. The reason why I wanted to clean this stuff is she'll keep wearing the fly boots for probably the rest of October, unless it gets cold and the bugs die. But we have a lake, so we have a lot of bugs. And it's supposed to be in the 70s for another 2 weeks or so, so she'll still wear them for a little while longer. But the fly sheets are going to get put in my big trunk for blankets and stuff, and they're very stinky and smelly because they got sweaty, and then they got dirty, and they got sweaty, and they got dirty, sweaty, dirty, sweaty, dirty all summer long. And now they really, really stink. So even if the stains don't come out, I'll just be happy if they smell a little better. So honestly, I could have done this with like dish soap or shampoo or whatever I had lying around. But with the horses at home, the laundry detergent was just inside, and I wanted to see if the OxyClean will help. So then I'll let them sit for a few hours and, you know, kind of move them around whenever I remember. We'll see how distracted I get. It might turn into an all-day thing. And then when I'm done, I'm going to probably hang them up on that gate over there and rinse them off, and then let them dry, and then put them away tonight, maybe tomorrow. I don't know if they'll dry tonight, but I'm just gonna let this finish filling up and then pick back up later, either when I swish them around a little bit or when I pull them out to rinse them off. Okay, midday check-in. Look at how nasty this looks. It's so gross. This is my poking stick that I'm gonna use to, or have been using to kind of just mix it around. Also, it's like, I don't know, 5 hours later, so I definitely got distracted. But I also decided to clean like everything I own. So all of my non-leather tack is in that other bucket. I've got jump boots, 3 girths, long lines, lead ropes. Oh, that's a fly mask, that gray thing, like right there. These Majika boots need to be cleaner. The stuff in this bucket is probably gonna get scrubbed with like a stiff brush. Oh, that's a surcingle. But I'm probably gonna sell my long lines and get different ones. That's part of the reason why I'm cleaning everything, but also because it is October, and that means that soon it's gonna be too cold here to be doing any of this. It needs to be frozen. It's a pair of barrel reins, that blue. This stuff wants to float because it's all foam and whatnot. And you can see this tub's gross too, but nothing really beats the nastiness that is this. So I'm gonna let these soak for like another hour or so, because I came out here to trim Saphira's hooves, and then I will scrub this bucket. This bucket's gonna get scrubbed. That bucket's gonna get dumped with the fly sheets and the fly boots, and I'm gonna hang them up over there, and I'm gonna rinse them off and let them dry. This one, some of the cleaner stuff, like the girths, weren't all that dirty, but these boots have been sitting in my show trunk and they're really gross. Like these hind boots especially, just do not want to look at that. They're so dirty. I'm probably gonna scrub them, and then I might put them back in to soak some more. We'll see. And then I might just soak them in a bucket of just plain water to kind of get the soap off, but we'll see, because hanging this stuff up is gonna, to rinse it off is gonna be kind of a pain, so we shall see. But yeah, I will check back after I'm done trimming Saphira, and I am rinsing when I'm rinsing the fly sheets off. Till then. Okay, so finished trimming Saphira's hooves. Now I'm ready to try and wrap this stuff up. I need to still scrub those, but these I'm gonna dump out, and then I'm gonna hang over there and spray off. Well, maybe, I don't know if my hose is gonna reach. It's one of those expanding hoses, so we'll see. Well, let's see what we got. Oh gosh, this is heavy. Oh, look at how gross it is. Oh no, don't get my hose. Maybe I'll rinse it off in the bucket. Maybe that's what I'll do instead. Just because my hose may not reach. It's very gross. And yes, I just put it on a big old pile of dirty rocks. Sorry, people. I'm trying to be good about this whole videoing and doing things at the same time, and it's so hard with this hose. There we go. Look how clean these are. I mean, it'd be cleaner if I scrubbed them, but I don't want to do that. That's not good. These can just sit in the sun and grass. So this boot, Sophia lost last night, and it was kind of grosser than the other one, so I don't know what happened, but it was dirty. At least I think it was dirty. Okay, set those to the side. So I'm gonna put those in the sun. And these don't look like way cleaner, but they smell cleaner. Alright, so I'm gonna try and rinse these off. Don't touch me. There we go. Almost way itchy. Okay. I don't know if you can see, but there's like so much dirt at the bottom of this bucket. Okay. So I think that I'm just going to shove these back in there and let the water run on them to get them rinsed off. So back in they go. If my hose would reach, I would just do this. I'm just going to leave it like that. If my hose would reach, I would just do it on the fence, but unfortunately it's not going to. I mean, I could connect it over there, but right there. But that's a lot of work for me and I don't want to do it. So I'm just going to get rinsed out right here. And it'll be fine. So while this fills up, again, with water to rinse them out with, I'm going to get my scrubby brush and start scrubbing this stuff. Not everything's going to get scrubbed, but like these are still really dirty. I don't know why it's so blurry. There we go. These are still really dirty. So I want them to get cleaner. And I'll rinse off like the girths and stuff and hang those because those aren't that bad. But fun fact, I forgot my cross ties were in there. So when I went to trim Saphira, I was kind of like, what is happening? But it's fine. She ties like an angel. My camera doesn't want to work. Right, kid? Like, what ifs? Okay. I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to go get my scrub brush. So I went ahead and rinsed them in this bucket, and I just filled it up with water and like smushed it down and swished it around, and look how gross it still was. So now they're hanging up, drying, and I've been scrubbing this stuff. It's my little scrubby brush. And then putting it in the sun to dry. I've got like a lot left to scrub and hang up in here. So I'll be working on that next, and then these won't be dry until tomorrow, most likely at the earliest. Hi, Renita. Because it's like 5 o'clock-ish. So it's going to get dark in about 2 hours. And then it'll cool off so they won't dry super fast. And I don't know if you can see, but they're still like dripping wet. Look at all that. Ooh, look at it. It's so wet. But they look so much cleaner. I mean, they're not like perfect. You can still kind of see like stains and whatnot, but hopefully they won't stink. So once they're dry tomorrow, I'll put them away and I'll report back then and let you guys know if I thought this was worth it or not, because it was a lot of work and I'm gonna be sore tomorrow. So till then. All right, so it took all night, but they're dry now. They're a little cold because it's cold outside, but they're pretty dang clean. Like the liner part, this stuff, it's still dirty-ish, but it's a lot cleaner than it was. And like the blue nylon straps, or not, yeah, nylon, I think, I don't know. It's too early. It's Monday morning. My brain isn't working. Unlike the back part, normally gets really dirty from, you know, poop, pee, etc. A lot cleaner. They don't smell bad anymore. This one I think was the dirtier of the two. You can see like the tail flap's still kind of a little dirty, but that might just be like how it is now. It might be permanently stained. This is the leg strap, or the tail strap, that goes under the tail. It doesn't go behind the leg or between the legs. It's just the Rambo style. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull these off and fold them up and put them away, and then yay, all done. I do think it was worth it to wash them. They smell a lot better. You don't really smell like anything now, which is kind of what I was going for. And it gave me the opportunity to wash like all this stuff. There's like little odds and ends here and there. I put some of the stuff away last night when it dried, but some of it took a little longer. But yeah, that's that. So this is how I like to fold my blankets. Show barn that I worked at taught me how to do it, so that way all the straps and everything end up in the middle and they're not hanging off. They hang up on a stall door really nice, but I'm actually just gonna put this back in the little plastic bag that it came in. So you lay it flat, try to line it up so that way both sides match. And then you tuck in all the straps. So if this had leg straps, I'd tuck them in too. And then you can fold it in half. Oh, tuck in the tail flap too, forgot about that. Not everything has a tail flap. Not all tail flaps will tuck in very well. Or if it's really long, like some winter blankets have a really long drop, they come down the legs really far, you can fold it in thirds instead. But I don't have that problem, so. And then just like that, and then grab my little plastic bag. I'm gonna try to put it back in the correct one. Just makes it easier to sort through when I'm looking for the blankets next year, the sheets. It's really only a few months from now, and they're not gonna go missing, but when you have a big trunk, it's easier to deal with them in a bag. Of course, this is the hardest part. Clean and put away. Now I can just toss this in my trunk. So I'm going to do the same thing with the other one, and then I'm all done with these.